The protective covering of the heart is referred to as the pericardium. So in this diagrammatic representation, you can see all the three major prominent layers that make up the outermost protective covering of the heart, which is referred to as the pericardium. The outermost part of pericardium is referred to as the fibrous pericardium. So you can see this green colored membrane, and it is called fibrous pericardium because it is made up of white fibrous connective tissue. It has lot of collagen fibers in it. So this outer layer of the pericardium is referred to as fibrous pericardium. The inner part of pericardium, the inner layer of pericardium is called the serous pericardium. However, the serous pericardium is further consisting of two layers. An outer layer that is closely opposed to the fibrous pericardium, the blue layer that you can see here, which is referred to as the parietal pericardium, and the inner layer which also happens to be the outer wall of the heart. And this red layer, which happens to be a part of the wall of the heart, is called as the visceral pericardium. So remember that outer parietal and inner visceral make up the inner pericardial layer, which is called the serous pericardium. So fibrous pericardium is the outer layer, and the serous pericardium is the inner layer, and which is further split into, which is further divided into an inner visceral which is red in color and an outer parietal which is blue in color. And you all can see a white space over here between the parietal and the visceral layer of the serous pericardium. In this space, which is called the pericardial space, there is a fluid called the pericardial fluid, which acts as a mechanical shock absorber. It also prevents damage due to friction. Now, whenever your heart is beating in a rhythmic manner, you know that your heart exhibits rhythmic contractile activity. During that time, these membranes can rub against each other, causing wear and tear or tissue damage, and that is prevented by the pericardial fluid that fills the space between the parietal and the visceral layers of serous pericardium. So the serous pericardium is the one that holds this fluid that is referred to as the pericardial fluid.